country music.
What's going on, everybody? I was requested to do this song called Oceans by, I want to say, Hillsong United, aka Where Feet Fail, I want to say. This song happens to be 5 parts. It's 9 minutes long, 9 minutes strong. It's a good song. So I'm going to show you all 5 parts, and then I'm going to put them also in the video, and I'll also put them in the description so you know the order to play the parts. If you get what I'm saying. So I'll show you 5 parts, then I'm gonna show you the order and how many times you need to play each part because the song is just so long. Let's get right into it. The song sounds like this. I don't know the words. She goes. You get the point, and that's like the start, and then she goes to this other part closer to the end where she's like and then you get that part, and then there's some other parts. So I'm going to show you each one. Let's start with part 1, which is the intro and the verse. So sounds like I already played it for you, but what you want to do, you want to hit your first chord right here. This chord is a G flat, A natural, D natural with a B natural in the bass. Okay, then you're gonna go right here. This chord right here, your right hand does an A natural, D flat, E natural with a D flat in your bass. After that, you go right here. Right hand stays on this A natural, then it hits a D natural and a G flat with a D natural in the bass. Okay. After that chord, you go right here. Right here, your right hand does an E natural, A natural, D flat with an A natural in the bass. Okay. Last chord of this part is right here. Right hand does a G, B, D with a G in the bass. Okay, that's part 1. That's your intro and verse. It's gonna sound like this. Okay, that's part 1. Now I'm gonna show you part 2. You wanna start right here on this G major right here. This chord, G, B, D with a G in the bass. Then you're gonna go here. Right here, this chord is a A, D, B flat with a D natural in the bass. And then last chord of part 2 is right here. Okay. This chord right here, you wanna hit your right hand does an E, A, D flat, left hand does an A natural in the bass. So it's only 3 chords in part 2. It's just okay, and she does that 3 times. Then she does what I'm gonna call a lead in, which is gonna take you right back to part 1. And it's gonna sound like this. 'Cause I am yours and you are mine. Okay, so that right there, after you play your part 2, the last chord in part 2, you're right here. So then she says, I am yours. So you go back to this G, G, B, D with a G natural in the bass. Then she goes right here. This chord, your right hand does an E natural, A natural, D flat with an A natural in your bass. and then you go right back to your verse, to your part 1. So you're right back here. So to play that little lead in part for you slowly, after you play your, cause I am yours and you are, now you back at your verse. Okay, now when you come back to your verse this time, it's the same chorus, but what you can do, if you can do it, is you just want to do like this. I think it's... Okay, so you're just going to hit your first note, and you're going to keep going like that. And you do the same thing for the next chord. And you would do this for every chord. Same chords, you're just running through them. And that's what you can do. That's when she plays the verse again. Part 3 is only 4 chords, and it sounds like this. It's the part where she goes. Okay, so that's part 3. The chords, only 4 chords. First chord is right here. Right here, you want to do a G in your right hand, a G flat, A natural, D natural, with a B natural in your bass. Okay? Second chord, you want to go right here, right back to this G major, just a G, B, D, with a G in your bass. Then, third chord right here, right hand does a G flat, A natural, D natural, with a D natural in the bass. Your last chord is right here. Right hand does an E natural, A natural, D with the A natural in the bass. You take it right back up to the top. Okay. Okay, that's part 3. Let's go on to part 4. Part 4 is essentially the same as part 3, except the chords are a little bit more sweeter. I will prefer part 4 a lot more than part 3. But let's get right into it. Part 4 has the same lyrics over it, so it's still. See that last chord at the end? The last chord is different. First chord is a little bit different. So let's go on part 4. It's 4 chords. Your first chord of part 4 sounds like this. It's your G major, so it's a G, B, D, with a G in the bass. Then she goes here. Right here, your right hand does a G flat, A natural, D natural, with a D natural in the bass. Then she goes right here. Right here, your right hand does an A, D flat, E natural. Left hand does an A natural in the bass. Last chord of this part is right here. Okay? This chord, you want to hit in your right hand a G, B natural, D natural, E natural. And in your left hand, you want to do an E natural octave. If you can. If you can't, then you just hit 1 E natural. But if you can do the octave, try to get it in there. Boom. So that will be part 4. I'm running through these parts kind of fast. I hope I'm not going too fast. But I'm going to throw all the notes in there and everything, so everything should be all well. Okay, so last chord right here. And now what we're going to do, we're going to go into part 5. Part 5 is the part at the end of the song where it's like exploding. It comes back in with that drive. Has the same lyrics over it as part 3 and part 4, I want to say. So part 5 is going to sound like this though. Point. And you can also play with this a little bit, because when you want it to have that more drive, you can do your you play with it a little bit and make it fit it for you. So I'm gonna show you the 5 chords though. 5 chords. First chord is right here. Your right hand does a G flat, A natural, D natural. Left hand hits this B natural in the bass. Then you're gonna go here. Right here, your right hand's gonna hit an A natural, D flat, E natural. A natural in your left hand. Third chord is gonna go right here. Your right hand's gonna hit an A natural, D natural, G flat, with a D natural in your bass. And your chord is gonna go right here. Okay, right hand does this A natural, D flat, E natural, again. Your left hand hits this A natural in the bass. And then your last chord is gonna go right back to this E. Last chord. Your right hand does a G, B natural, D natural, E natural, with an E natural octave in the bass. Okay, so that is part 5. So let's play it slowly. Okay, so those are all 5 parts of the song. If you're having trouble getting them down, simply at each part, just pause the video or play back and watch the part again, and play back and watch the part again if I went too fast. I'm also going to throw the notes in the description because this song is really long, and I'm also going to put the sequence of the order of how you will play the parts. If you want to play it just like the official song, I'm going to have all the parts, how many times you need to play each one in order for you all also. So I want to say that's about it. If it was too foggy, let me know. I hope you all appreciate it. Subscribe, like, and comment for sure. And I will see you all on another tutorial.